Okay, I don't know whether to be silly or serious with you. This is Dr. Jamie Glazov. You are the big honcho at Front Page Magazine. You're the author of some of the most brilliant books ever written. You escaped the tyranny of Canada to come here. You say a boat in a very strange way, but you're also trying to save America. And you've also had me on the Glazov gang 5 million times.
Yes.
And thank you. Why do you do what you do? You're doing so many things. You're doing a show. You're an editor. You're an author. You're a doctor.
Writing brilliant books.
Writing brilliant books. Okay. United in Hate and High Noon for America, The Coming Showdown. You must buy them
What
immediately.
He acts like an idiot. Ignore it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. No, Ann-Marie, my parents were dissidents in the former Soviet Union, and they stood up for freedom, and I very much respect them, and I want to continue their legacy and their battle. And I love the United States of America very much because we came from a totalitarian system, and I'm frightened by what I see happening to America, and it breaks my heart that we have an American president that has facilitated the Muslim Brotherhood taking over the Middle East, is facilitating and fertilizing the Muslim Brotherhood's penetration of Washington, and I want to do something about it. There I go again. I said, but I want to do something about it, and I want to contribute to fight for this country because you see, the totalitarian virus that we escaped in the Soviet Union is now
and Canada
is now surfacing here in the United States because Obama and his look who he's appointing: John Brennan, John Kerry, Chuck Hagel. I mean, it's very, very frightening times.
Do you think, who do you think Barack Obama really is? Do you think he's evil or naive, or who is this man?
Ann-Marie, this is what I've dedicated my life to studying, is the left. And look, you had the Soviet experiment, and you had the leftists in the West flock to the Soviet Union, the fellow travelers and political pilgrims, and it killed 30-40 million people. Then they did it in China, and the political pilgrims went there, and they killed another 70 million people. Then Cuba and Cambodia and Vietnam. My point is that this is not a naive journey. This is not a naive odyssey. The left knows what it's doing, because if it was just naive, it would study history. It would see what the earthly incarnation is of leftist ideas, which is monstrosity and mass murder. I believe that Barack Obama maliciously and deliberately wants to destroy this United States of America, and the United States of America that he loves is the one that he wants to build on the ashes of the one he wants to destroy. Was that poetic?
How depressing. So what do we do about this? How do we fix this? What can regular Americans do to correct these monstrosities? And if people like Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann and Louis Gohmert and people, if they're not even allowed to mention the threat of the Muslim Brotherhood in the White House, how are we supposed to survive this?
It's a very depressing time, Ann-Marie. I would suggest, for instance, myself, I've been a little bit of a stray Catholic. I've started praying a little bit more, so that's a good thing, right? But in general, the ship is sinking. It's very depressing because we see a media that, in my opinion, is criminal in the way that it's not reporting and not going after Obama on all the things that he's doing. And all we can do is just keep fighting. And the way I see it is I'm going to be scooping the water out of the sinking ship till my dying breath, because I love freedom. But it's a very bad and frightening situation, because we've got Barack Obama for another 4 years, and with Brennan in the White House, with Hagel and John Kerry, I mean, it's just terrifying what kind of damage these people are going to do.
Wow. Thank you, Jamie. In all seriousness, you really are just one of my heroes. Even before I saw you on the Glazov gang, you were a hero at Front Page Magazine, and I just appreciate everything you do. For real.
I really appreciate it, Ann-Marie. And thank you for joining the Glazov gang.